You're listening to Heroes in the Moment. What's up, heroes? I'm Michael.
And I'm Nathan.
And today we're bringing you Week in a Flash.
Come on, baby.
All our great all kinds of good news we're going to be talking about this week, going from Marvel and DC. Mostly Marvel news this time around, but DC as well. So we'll start off with, this week that we did our podcast movie review on Brave New World, Captain America. So go check that out if you haven't already.
It's a banger.
It is a good one.
We
it's a good
dissected
podcast.
like a frog in high school.
Absolutely. We killed that. So some more information for you guys about it and different things. Brave New World did make a ton of money opening weekend.
A ton of money.
And like we talked about in the movie review podcast, Marvel knows that they can make money even if it's not so good quality movie. So that's just what's unfortunate. We'll see with that. But apparently the whole things with Daredevil Born Again is the director said that the movie did not undergo actually a ton of reshoots. Just a few little camera shots, photography things, which is a little
with
interesting
Brave New World,
when it comes to Brave New World.
Man, everyone was saying, they're doing all these reshoots. And then there's this interview with the director, I think his name is Julius. And he's like, no, we shot a couple more times on like a couple more days, but it wasn't really any more reshoots.
See, that's really
why
weird
would
to
you
me
say
because
that?
when you look at the movie, it feels like there's a lot of reshoots.
It feels like if they had a movie and then they were forced to scrap it, then they went in like months
and they
later
changed it and modified it. Yeah,
that's what it feels like.
It does exactly feel like that. But apparently, it was really toxic set. Apparently, and just not a lot of good stuff. So
I saw some quotes from like the people working on it that said like everyone knew it was a bad movie. Like. Which makes you feel sad for them. Like when you're making the movie, you know how good it's going to be.
When you're making a movie, you want it to be good. You want it to be successful.
Yeah.
You want people to have a good time watching you on screen naturally. So it really stinks with that. All right. Also, more Marvel news down the way is apparently there's been rumors that they're going to recast once again T'Challa as Black Panther, which to me, I'm like, if they would have done that sooner, it would have made sense. But Black Panther Wakanda Forever literally made it to where that's not even possible to do. So because they killed him. And
I know.
And I don't think at this point, back then I would have been like, yeah, maybe we could have done that and that would have been fine. But now I'm like, no, you can't recast him now.
Yeah.
So because you've already established Shuri as Black Panther, you already established he has a kid with Nakia, also still named T'Challa. Now, if you made him older and casted him, then that would make more sense as the son.
But then you do like a 20-year time jump.
Right. So it'd be hard to have that.
They're in a hard place right now.
It'd be a hard place. So I feel like if they was to recast T'Challa, that would completely decanonize Wakanda Forever. And then Wakanda Forever is an amazing movie. So don't do that,
Emotional.
It's great. So it's just really weird to me.
They shouldn't.
No. All right. Some other news is Daredevil Born Again has apparently already started filming for season 2.
Okay.
As we know, season 1 comes out soon next month.
I'm excited.
I think it looks fantastic.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be great. I'm really excited for it on March 4th with a 2-episode premiere. So
get back on your game.
Get back on the game. It's supposed to be like a full art season 1 and it's supposed to get like several episodes. And I'm hoping it's a really good time. Compared to what we've gotten in the past. I hope they don't ruin Daredevil, but I don't think that they will, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. Also with that, some Doomsday and Secret Wars news is apparently Doctor Strange is not going to be in Doomsday, but will have a bigger role in Secret Wars. What do you think?
There's no way that's true.
I know. That's what
I just feel like maybe they don't know what they're talking about, or maybe he's playing coy about
it could
not
also
being in
be,
it.
though, that Avengers Doomsday is going to be a full-on new Avengers movie. It's just going to be the new lineup Avengers against, and then bringing in Doctor Doom, maybe have Fantastic Four in it. But then Secret Wars, of course, is going to be everybody and anybody, and that's where it comes in. And maybe Doctor Strange doesn't really fit into the Doomsday plot. I don't know, but it just feels a little weird that, Doctor Strange feels like the face now.
There's already no ramp or hype building up to this movie, and now you want to take out one of your biggest characters for half of the movie.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Nah, put them all in there. I don't care, man. Make it 4 hours each.
Yeah. Put
in every team.
Put everything in. I don't know.
Just do it.
And then Sam Wilson is apparently set to be the lead of Doomsday.
Gosh.
I don't know about Secret Wars, but the lead of Doomsday.
No aura.
No.
He's going to come in there, ride a missile.
He's a supporting actor. He's not a lead. I still think Robert Downey Jr. is going to have the title of both of those movies. I really even though he's Doctor Doom and he's not Iron Man, I feel like it's going to be say Robert Downey Jr. across both those screens. So
here's a crazy idea. What about Elena
as the lead?
As a lead.
I don't know. We love Elena, but I don't know if she can lead.
I feel like
Avengers
she could.
movie.
I think she maybe not Avengers, but a small. Well,
she's leading Thunderbolts. She's the lead of Thunderbolts.
But I'm saying it just fits naturally, and all the audiences
she's fantastic.
love her.
Everybody loves Elena. Yeah,
they'd get behind her.
I feel like Elizabeth Olsen would be better though as a lead than some of those others as.
Is she like
Scarlet
officially
Witch.
dead?
No,
How's
she
that?
can't be because I will rage quit.
I never,
I'm done
I
with
never
Marvel.
finished the last episode of Agatha. So I
Agatha.
don't.
Oh, you got to watch it.
Watch it?
It is really good.
Okay.
The
second last episode was horrible. I'm like, I was getting bored.
It's really I liked
thought
it.
so.
I liked both. I loved Agatha. But I don't know. All right, but I do think Scarlet Witch would be a better lead with that. Also, the Russo brothers reported that we know that they're doing Doomsday and Secret Wars, but it's also been rumored that they may do an X-Men film as well. I wouldn't be mad at that. I mean, we've seen their work in the past with Marvel, and they've done great jobs in what they've done, and we'll see how they do with Doomsday and Secret Wars. But I think they could be a good choice for X-Men. I wouldn't be mad.
They should get the guy who did the animated X-Men to do it.
I know, but they fired him, so.
I mean, if you could do that good a job with animation, surely you could translate it to live action. I don't know,
because that was such a good show.
I just fear that, like, with the Russo brothers, I acknowledge that they make good stuff, but like some of their other stuff hasn't been as good recently. So I kind of fear that, not nostalgia, but they're kind of hoping for that. I'm worried that it's not going to have the same effect.
They're not going to have another Winter Soldier. They're not going to have another Civil War.
I think they've peaked.
Endgame, yeah.
I think they might be better off, like, for the sake of the X-Men as a whole, going with like a new director,
new things.
Or else, because I don't want shades of the Avengers and the X-Men. Anyway, that's just my opinion.
It needs to be something. I agree. Another major rumor, and this one's pretty crazy, is the return potentially of Jonathan Majors as Kang. I mean,
yeah. This is like when Disney offered like a blank check to what's his face, Johnny Depp, to make him return for another Pirates of the Caribbean movie, because they dropped him and then he was innocent, and they're like, we'll give you $100 million for the next movie. He's like, nah, I don't like you guys anymore. No. I feel like Jonathan Majors would probably do the same thing. Like, he has some good drama roles coming out, but turns out apparently like he was innocent the whole time. Girlfriend dropped the charges, or ex-girlfriend, I guess, dropped the charges, and now they're like, well, you know what? We made a mistake letting you go. Yeah. Now we want Kang back.
We want you back. We want to redo what we were originally going to do with Kang Dynasty.
Which they can now, obviously, because they've completely moved it.
I know, it's Marvel's in shambles.
I know. So,
yep. It's ridiculous. I don't know. I mean, Jonathan Majors is a great actor. He was great as Kang, but
he's a phenomenal actor.
But the idea of bringing him back now after everything, it's weird. They moved on.
I mean, as a professional, I wouldn't want to go back into that situation. Like, you just dropped me based off the charges. There was not much evidence, and now you want me back, to forget like that.
It's a frustrating thing. It's a frustrating scenario. And then now Disney's like, oh, man, we did it twice.
Man, how did we screw it up 2 times in a row?
We did it twice in a row. Are you kidding me?
You think they've learned by now.
I know.
So, man, hey, just stick with your innocent until proven guilty.
Stick with them. But, yep. Anyway, so 2 new casting rumors as well with Marvel as we finish out Marvel is the one, Ryan Gosling is rumored to potentially maybe be a Ghost Rider.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
I love Ryan Gosling. Cool, I still think Norman Reedus is the best Ghost Rider.
I know, man. But it just makes the most sense.
But Ryan Gosling would also go crazy hard.
Ryan Gosling. That's aura.
Ryan Gosling is anything.
That's aura. I just need Ryan Gosling.
Dude, make him the leader of the Avengers, man.
Yeah.
I don't care who. Just make him be Ken as the leader of the Avengers. I'd be fine with it.
That'd be cool. Speaking of Ryan Gosling, man, for Valentine's Day, I watched Crazy Stupid Love.
Yeah.
And, dude, he's so good in that movie.
Dude, he's just amazing.
He's
hilarious.
I love
Ryan Gosling.
He's so good, man.
He's so amazing.
Shout out Ryan Gosling. We're glazing.
We do. We love Ryan Gosling. Imagine.
Okay, imagine.
Ryan Gosling.
Paul
Rudd.
Movie. That'd be cool. That'd be funny.
Ghost Rider and Ant-Man, dude. Best movie of all time,
Ant-Man.
Dude, love both of you guys.
Like a good cop, bad cop kind of thing.
That'd be hilarious.
But my buddy here, he's not going to be so nice to you. He'll drag you to hell.
Dude, yeah. But it's actually Ghost Rider talking about Ant-Man. Ant-Man's just like, I'm coming for you. It'd be so funny. Yeah. Anyway, we need that, Marvel.
Oh, man.
Please, let us do a buddy cop Ghost Rider and Ant-Man movie.
That'd be hilarious.
With Ryan Gosling and Paul Rudd, please.
Oh,
all right. Then we have another one for the X-Men is Hunter Schafer. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. As potentially as Mystique. I mean,
I don't know how I feel about this.
I don't know. I don't have really a mixed opinion. I think.
Yeah. I mean, the thing with Mystique is Mystique could be anybody.
Mystique could be, you got to be the blue and all that kind of stuff.
Well, I mean, like, no one's blue.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I don't know.
Are there blue people?
I don't know.
I don't know. Have you seen blue people?
No.
I haven't either.
Smurfs. They're real,
Smurf,
right?
You brought back some bad memories. But why is Smurfs a thing?
Dude,
I don't
Smurfs
know.
are fantastic. What are you
Come
talking about?
on,
What are you talking about? Papa Smurf, Smurfette.
Papa Smurf. I
Goats.
saw Rihanna was cast in the new Smurf movie.
There's going to be another Smurf movie.
Yeah, she's voicing someone in there.
Smurfette?
Smurfette.
I don't know.
No, I could see it. I mean, like I said, they could go with anyone. But yeah, no, go ahead.
I mean, now that you've had Jennifer Lawrence. And then Jennifer Lawrence was a great Mystique. So.
Was she a nobody when she was cast as Mystique? She had already done Hunger Games, right?
She was cast in as Mystique before Hunger Games, so she was kind of a nobody when she did the first X-Men.
I think that might be good too for the new X-Men roster.
To cast
smaller people.
Yeah, I agree.
Save on your budget and spend it on CGI.
Exactly, man. Exactly. I also saw, I don't know if we mentioned this before, but I think I saw a rumor of Sadie Sink as the new Jean Grey.
Yeah,
I saw that rumor. I think we talked about her as Spider-Woman.
She seems kind of young,
but not as Jean Grey. But yeah, she does seem kind of young.
Like
but if they're going in that younger direction, then maybe it would work out really well.
I could see her as Mary Jane.
I could see her as Mary Jane as well. She would be a great Mary Jane.
Yeah.
All right, next, moving on to DC. We just have one piece of DC news, being the Clayface movie. We got some news about. You want to talk about it?
Yeah. So apparently they're just gonna have a $40 million budget, which seems wild to me. I mean, if it's about Clayface, you would imagine maybe there's a good chunk of the movie with him as Clay.
Yeah.
But no, it's gonna be a horror movie. But they lost their director Mike Flanagan. But apparently it's gonna be a horror movie based on this guy, an actor who injects a substance into his body.
Which is gonna be interesting. So it seems like if it's gonna be an origin story, then it has to be a prequel to Creature Commandos because he's in Creature Commandos. So.
And
I don't know.
When's the last time you heard of a movie from a major studio like this, like a Marvel or DC, like with the $40 million budget?
Yeah, and then also it being a Clayface. But James Gunn said he only greenlits movies if the script is ready and if it's good and stuff. So,
yeah, and I know they're calling it more horror, but I already see in my head. I feel like it's gonna be more drama.
Oh yeah. Sure.
I think it's gonna be a tearjerker. So. No, I'm excited for the project.
I am as well.
I think we could direct it pretty well, if I'm being honest.
Oh yeah, we could all kinds of stuff. Go check out our Sony thing.
Man, yes, go check out our Sony episode.
Please do.
We were cooking.
We got.
Subscribe
to Heroes HQ today.
Subscribe to our HQ
for that because that's one of our favorite podcasts we've ever done.
That was a great episode.
Anyway, that pretty much rounds up on the news. If we missed anything, please let us know. Go let us know on our Instagram or email us, and we'd love to hear from you.
All right, guys. Thank y'all so much for listening to this episode. And as always, if you liked it, please let us know by giving us a download and a 5-star review wherever you listen to your podcast. If you want early access to our episodes and exclusive access to additional movie reviews, feel free to subscribe to our membership, Heroes HQ. We have a new feature on our episodes where you can send us a text message by following the link at the bottom of our episodes. You can submit your questions for Heroes Q&A there or just shoot us a DM on Instagram. And be sure to also check out our Instagram stories for a chance to ask questions for our Q&A segments. Finally, feel free to also check out our YouTube channel and our Instagram at Heroes in the Moment.
And we want to thank y'all for listening. And as always, we love you 3000.